hay nadie aquí! ¡Este también es!
¡Corsarios! ¡Maten a ese hijo de puta!
¡Está bien! ¡Tranquilo! ¡Ya llegó a tu fin! ¿Cómo lo pides?
Nenhuma arminha dourada aqui não, né? Opa, tem penquilo aqui.
The boat was well appointed.
O barco era bem equipado. Opa.
The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto. Psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour.
Esse barcão também, né?
The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
¡Está ahí!
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max.
Ué?
I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
Morri. Não vi de onde, velho. Não sabia onde era pra fazer, não, o negócio. Morre!
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
¡Cúbranme, maricas! ¡Allá, cúbranme! ¡No te preocupes!
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have. While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them? It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened. The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks. Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone. Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it. Daphne's ship was always stocked.
Caralho, barcão da porra, velho.
¡Hijo de puta, aquí no hay nada! ¡Miguel, ven! ¡Hoy te vas a morir! ¡Retírese, mi camarada!
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for? It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be. I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
Nossa senhora. Piscina transbordando sangue. Que horror.
The pirates wouldn't get everything.
Ui.
And the band played on. They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto!
¡Alto ahí! ¡Alto! ¡Paren aquí! ¡Pasa también!
Nossa, mano. Eu nem vi que tinha gente ali. Nossa. 12 não dá pra mim não, velho. Tem que pegar uma FAL mesmo, é o jeito. Tem que tocar o piano de novo. Foi.
¡Anda, anda! ¡Está abierto!
Maldito mal parido.
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked it. I spotted Passos and Marcelo. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad. Hey, Passos! At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here.
Didn't realize you knew your way around here. They were using that building to get across the canal.
¡Muévanse, muévanse! ¡Está ahí! ¡Ándale! ¡Mierda! Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her! Eyes up!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Henrico de Lucas, boa tarde, Jean. E aí, boa tarde. Tudo bom, Henrico? Como é que você tá? Belezinha?
Come on!
Oh Deus, tá sem vida. Agora vai.
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
Sim, a bala não quer pegar no cara. Aí me complica, né? Ó! Nossa senhora. Tudo tranquilo. E aí? Domingão aí, aproveitando o domingão em casa, assistindo live. Já jogou Max Payne? Ou achou por acaso a live?
We can get across up top.
Ah, vou ter que passar com tudo. O cara, meu amigo, não dá um tiro, né, velho, de supressão. Tá certo, o cara não morreu. 200 no meu tiro. É um jogo antigo, tá ligado, Henrico? De 2012. Mas é um dos melhores da Rockstar pra mim, né? Nossa, de novo. Mas ele é um dos melhores da Rockstar com o GTA pra mim, então eu tô rejogando, né? Novamente, sabe? Compre, monte um PC pra você, cara. Melhor coisa. Melhor coisa que eu fiz. Melhor coisa que eu fiz foi montar um PC pra mim, velho. É muito melhor do que tu ter o console. Tipo, tu monta um PC bom, bom mesmo. Tchau, tu não tem mais necessidade de ter mais console não, tá ligado? Até porque tudo que tem no PC, tudo que tem nos consoles, tu vai ter no PC. Tipo, quer jogar alguma coisa do Xbox, todos os jogos do Xbox são compatíveis com o PC. Quer jogar os jogos do PS, todos os jogos do PS estão vindo pro PC. Então, é muito melhor tu montar um PC, tá ligado? Que tu vai ter tudo, tu vai ter uma gama de oportunidades e um leque maior de jogos, entendeu? Do teu gênero, né? Tudo que tu quiser, né? Do gênero que tu quiser, tu acha. Caralho.
¡Coño de su madre!
Nossa. Foi? Agora foi.
Ahí está el enemigo, enfréntalo.
Desert Eagle, agora foi. Esse jogo aqui, ó, tá rodando uns 300 FPS aqui pra mim.
Hombre, está adelante. No escaparás con la...
Ele é antigo, né? Mas tu já tem... Já sabe qual PC tu quer comprar? Tu vai montar peça por peça? Eu montei peça por peça, tá ligado? Saiu mais vantajoso pra mim. Fiz o PC do jeito que eu queria.
That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch.
Pois é, tu trabalha? Se tu trabalha, cara, tu tiver cartão de crédito, dá pra tu fazer um negocinho legal, entendeu? Tipo, o meu eu parcelei, tá ligado? Eu comprei uma parte à vista e outra parte eu parcelei, né? Então não saiu muito caro, tá ligado? E aí eu comprei um PC, mano, com uma 4060 aí, que é uma placa de vídeo do ano passado, mano, pra rodar jogos tudinho, tá ligado? Essa geração aí. Só troca essa placa daqui uns 4, 5 anos. Mas sim, é caro, tá ligado? Ainda mais no governo que a gente tá atual, velho, é muito caro as coisas, então, né? Tipo assim, o cara tem que se programar, né? Pra caso queira realmente comprar. Não é barato. PC bom mesmo, tipo assim, bom mesmo, não é barato. Um PC que rode tudo hoje em dia é uns 5 mil pra cima, tá ligado? Pra tu rodar tudo assim com tranquilidade, sem precisar trocar por uns aninhos, é uns 5 mil, fácil. Ufa. Tem outro pendejo ali. É, eu vi. A física dos corpos, né? De você dar tiro nos corpos nesse jogo é surreal, velho. De tão bem feita.
One thing at a time, Max.
Na real, esse jogo, por ser antigo, velho, ele é muito bem feito, tá ligado? Pra época, né? O que você acha que eu compro um PS5 ou um PC? Não sei, PC, cara.
All I thought about was getting the Americans had a long and checkered history of involvement in Panama. This was my sorry chapter, for what it's worth.
Não é o que eu tô te falando, velho. Tu comprar um PS5, tu vai ficar muito limitado, entendeu? Se tu tiver um PC, tu joga tudo que tu tem no PS5 e no Xbox no PC. Porque todos os jogos do PS5 e do Xbox estão no PC, entendeu? Tipo assim, tu quer jogar um The Last of Us, um God of War, um Ghost of Tsushima, já tem no PC, entendeu? Ah, eu quero jogar um Forza, um Halo, um Gears of War, que é do Xbox, tem no PC, pelo Game Pass. Ah, eu quero jogar um jogo antigo de PS2, de Xbox 360. Esse jogo é de Xbox 360. Eu tô jogando no PC. Entendeu? Então assim, tu comprar um PC é muito mais vantajoso. Tu tem tudo num só lugar, entendeu? Eu era doido pra jogar esse jogo, não foi no PS5. Porque o PS5 não tem retrocompatibilidade, entendeu? Aí eu tive que ser obrigado tipo, a comprar um PC pra jogar um jogo desse assim que eu quero, que é da minha vibe, entendeu?
Jesus Christ.
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
Compra, é massa, dá pra jogar uma porrada de
I should
jogo.
have jumped in that goddamn canal myself.
Tem muito
and
jogo
swum
co-op
my way
legal,
back to New
velho.
York.
Let me ask you again, Max.
Compra aí que eu te
What
dou
do you
umas
think
dicas aí.
we're really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Raul Passos is a bum ex-cop. He failed in America, failed in São Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and
Como
more
foi meu dia?
poverty than his tiny little head.
Ah, cara.
I think guys like that can't be
Meu dia de domingo é o único dia que é mais tranquilo,
Probably not a
tá
bad
ligado?
guy. He's just a man caught in the
Tranquilo no sentido que eu digo assim, é o único dia que eu não trabalho, né? Aí eu tiro mais pra jogar ou ficar em casa repousando, descansando, né? Saí pra almoçar agora no shopping, voltei, aí já fiz uma livezinha, entendeu? E o teu? Como é que foi o teu dia aí de domingão? Ficou mais em casa mesmo? Foi o que você fez?
crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
You. You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a drive, Max. You want to do some good? Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
That incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives.
They did, I saw
Por em
it.
casa
No
assistindo televisão.
captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads.
Eu mal assisto TV, Henricote.
I don't know, the cops.
O
The
tempo
other
que eu tenho livre,
cops who shoot
né,
on
quando eu não
sight.
tô trabalhando ou cansado mesmo, eu aproveito pra jogar, gravar live, tá
See that
ligado?
building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel.
Tipo assim, as lives que eu faço é mais pra ficar gravado pra mim, tá ligado? Porque eu não ganho dinheiro com isso, então é mais um hobby, entendeu? Que eu tenho pra ficar gravando, ficar...
It says
Quem entrar aí pode ficar se divertindo aí, conversando, é mais pra isso, entendeu?
under armed
Aí os
guard.
jogos que me dá
It isn't a
vontade,
police
eu
station.
vou
No one
pegando pra
comes out
jogar.
there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying. Time to find
Engenheiro
out what was
civil,
going on
brabo.
here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Complicado, né? Mas assim, brabo, viu? Você conseguir aí passar aí, cara, dê tudo certo, vai dar tudo certo, né? Pra você passar, mano. É uma boa profissão, viu? Eu tenho uns amigos que também estudam engenharia civil e outros que estão formados e gostam muito da função, né?
A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
Eu jurava que ele ia tomar a garrafa suja. Eu falei,
wasn't
caraca,
pretty.
meu silenciador.
But I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
Tá pesado pra caralho. Tá cheio de chumbo. Ah, comeu um boi.
Comeu um boi.
Either those guys wheeled their trash out on stretchers, or something was seriously wrong here.
Tava queimando os corpos, né?
You can't unsee something, but you can dull the effect. The Imperial Palace Hotel was a five-star, bona fide shithole. I needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load.
Henrico, cara, eu zerei, pra você ter ideia, em 2012 ou foi 2013 quando esse jogo lançou, cara. Isso foi há o quê? Há mais de 10 anos atrás, né? Foi em 2013 ou 2014 que eu peguei pra jogar esse jogo. A gente tá entrando aí em 2025, né? Então faz mais de 10 anos que eu não tenho contato com esse jogo. Aí, tipo, eu peguei o PC e aí navegando aí pela Steam da vida, né? Aí eu vi lá esse jogo, aí me deu a nostalgia, tipo, caraca, eu joguei esse jogo. Aí na hora que eu cliquei eu falei, meu Deus, é um jogo da minha infância, né, e tudo. Aí eu peguei pra jogar, entendeu? Tipo, ele não é muito conhecido,
Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo tudo
né,
sozinho.
mas...
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando você reclamar.
Ó.
Olha o quê? Para com essa viadagem.
Vai tomar na boca.
reclamar.
Mata o filho da puta!
Aí eu tô meio que relembrando ainda, entendeu? Nossa, granada. Tipo assim, eu não lembro muito, né, das coisas que acontecem, mas assim, eu ainda lembro mais ou menos. Vamos almoçar? Valeu, Henricote. Qualquer coisa, tamo junto aí, viu? Aqui. De vez em quando eu tiver live, qualquer coisa, velho, pode passar aí, dar um alô, viu? Se preocupa não. Bom almoço aí, viu? Bom domingão. Um abraço.
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
Vou ver aqui uma coisinha.
Meu amor, eu estou terminando de arrumar, tá? Pra ir.
Nossa. Um RPK é aqui. Ó, bichona. Nossa. Nossa, velho. Fácil de vasco aqui.
If I'd thought about this too much, I'd never get through it.
I never get through of this.
I knew this thing was bigger than me. Bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture. Like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees. A bad caricature of a better man. Ufe. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crash of Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. Da Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go! Wait, I said get... Serrano. Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into, I knew I had to put an end to it. I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would, but I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution. This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Caralho.
Espera, eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor?
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in.
Caralho. Valia tráfico de órgão ali, né? Agora
Even I could
tenso.
guess what Demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
Nada pra cá?
had to be something I wasn't seeing. It was locked from the outside.
Acho que eu vi tudo aqui. Pelo visto.
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use. I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. I just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Quem sai desse prédio desse cara tá morto.
At least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open.
Porra, viu? A gente traz sacanagem, viu?
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap, If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
Caralho. Meu Deus, quantos explosivos eu vou ter que plantar aí?
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building. And all the evil in it.
Vai, rápido, rápido, vai!
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose, let's do it!
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue! That's what my fucking problem is!
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried!
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right!
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers? Their hearts? Their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck!
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Meu Deus. Professor e amigo. Nossa, não vi, velho. Meu Deus. Se esconde, Max! Meu Deus do céu, mano! Olha aí se ele não se esconde. Meu Deus. E eu? Falhou. Agora pronto, velho. Aê, finalmente.
I told you the city was dangerous, friend.
I kind of like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
The fuck are you doing here?
I came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
Listen, now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I don't know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo were trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you!
Sure. Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina. Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming, you know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
Nah. Not him,
You ready?
I guess.
Okay. I've looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative? De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up. Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele. Ah!
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Nada tua conta, rapaz.
Vai se fuder, ó. Meu conta eu quero saber da culpa.
Ela não desduda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desduda. Ladrão, filha da puta! Vai atrás de inocente! Vai se fuder aqui dentro, rapaz! Vamos aqui! Eu não fiz nada! Que você vai me proteger, caralho! Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara! Eu? Se fudeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai, aí, otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, né?
Ô, segura a porta aí!
Eu vi uma outra versão. Vamos resolver aquela parada lá, hein?
Demorou. Valeu, amigo.
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question.
Answer him! Answer him!
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
Doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.